Good evening. We are here with Slonem, who we are privileged to have for his 2019 show here at Modern David Galleries in Scottsdale. Welcome back to Arizona. It's been a while since you've been here.
Yes, it's been a very long time.
We are so excited to have you and excited to have this entire gallery filled with your stunning works.
Thank you.
What would you say when you think about your art? What does your art say about you?
Everything. It is me. It will be here longer
And what
than
statement does that make?
Oh, it makes a broad range of statements. I'm all for observing of nature. Right now, the rainforests are burning and nobody's really getting excited about them. I'm talking about the disappearing of these brilliant exotic creatures that are little appreciated, and make such a glorious statement about the spirit of man, and talking about my appreciation of this, the historical appreciation, starting with cave paintings. I relate to ancient painting tremendously. Idea of what you draw is alive and true, and therefore I'm preserving it in my vision forever, hopefully. Anyway, that's a small part of it. It also has a huge spiritual component, the butterfly, being the symbol of transcendence, of ascension, of metamorphosis, the bird, the human spirit. They're great legends and stories. Almost every religion uses a bird symbol to represent an elevated place in the universe.
You've had shows worldwide, and it sounds like your shows are really a compendium of who you are as a person.
I hope so.
What do you think the role of artists should be in our society?
Well, artists have different goals. Some are out to make political statements, some are to show the not positive side of what's going on in the planet, or political statements. I feel like I'm here, and I feel like my paintings are channeled and have spiritual energy in them. I get messages daily from people that tell me how much joy I've brought into their life, or they'll come to me pregnant, buy a bunny, and then hang it in front of the newborn child, and the baby's smiling and thrilled. One of the Kardashians actually did that. So I'm here to make the world a pleasanter experience, hopefully. That's my goal. And to talk about the wonderful creation that we're surrounded by and little appreciate, from flowers to butterflies to birds to rabbits, whatever it is. You know, I certainly relate to a lot of contemporary artists and the idea of repetition, the soup can, the green stamp, but I'm doing it from nature, where we have snowflakes and blades of grass and leaves of trees. So this idea of repetition not being a lethargic state, but rather a divine program, has entered my consciousness.
Well, like we said, your paintings do bring people a great deal of joy. What are the things that bring you personal joy? What are the things that you look for when you're not creating joy for other people?
I really like painting. It's in my blood.
So if you couldn't be an artist, what's another job you would have?
If I was an heir and didn't have to earn a living, I would. No, I don't. There's nothing else I want to do. I guess I would devote myself to full-time spiritual pursuits, just to make the world a little bit more uplifting and colorful, and I'm really not into gray. Let's put it that way.
Which is obvious from your work. What projects in the future are you really excited about that you have upcoming on the horizon?
Well, my favorite thing is to do very large-scale murals. I had one at the World Trade Center that I did outside the Port Authority Dining Hall. I have the Bryant Park Grill in New York, which Brendan Gill wrote about when it opened. Hugh Hardy was the architect, and he wrote a piece called Miracle on 42nd Street. But I just think the daily ritual of doing the work is the whole point, and changes happen in my work very subtly. They're not calculated. My Bulgarian dealer brought me diamond dust. I had once helped diamond dust a Warhol shadow painting when I was making prints with his printmaker, Rupert Smith. So I'd had a little bit of experience, but I didn't know how to use it properly. It took us a couple of years to come up with the resins, and now it's become a whole new thing in my work.
What is it that you really enjoy about Scottsdale and being back in Arizona?
I think it's beautiful here. No matter what I did, I always could meditate well here. There's some kind of a great overriding, uplifting energy here. It's kind of this little paradise. So it's just the foliage here is spectacular. It feels very good here.
Oh, good. We hope you'll want to return
sunny.
often here.
I would love to. Who knows?